Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
Cena versus Punk.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
This arena is jam-packed tonight. You can see Cena serving. The winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind of Cena and Punk right now. They have to know how big this match is.
This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever witnessed on Raw.
Cena warding him off. John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. He failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk. Failed to defeat CM Punk at some... Face first. Setting up. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. What's he putting together?
Pile driver right on the top of the head.
This all started one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title for Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him.
By the end of this match, John Cena is either going to look absolutely unstoppable, or he's going to be remembered as a man who gambled everything just for his pride.
If Cena can beat Punk here, he will silence all those offense now from Punk.
Punk is letting Cena know. Incoming!
A huge impact.
Showing no fear, going to the high-rent district back-to-back one.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Has to be feeling invincible right now, going for broke over and over again like that with it. CM Punk looking to end things here. Nails the GTS. Can John Cena survive this?
Oh, what an axe handle. Offensive flurry.
Time now for John Cena to get his energy up and climb back into the fight.
And Cena's is starting to falter here.
He's trying, but Cena just... Here we go. All the way to the outside.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition. John Cena avoids impact.
High-stakes matchup. Punk kick to the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a pile driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bubbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high red district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena adjusted. What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for...
And it's John Cena looking for the win. Still only got one.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not... got out of the way of that one.
Big time height on that kick.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk Anaconda vice grip.
Cena with nowhere to go. Is Cena going to tap out? And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
He has his target weighed and measured. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, knee, go, two, sleep.
Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that.
Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match,
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ.
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion. We got a new champion. But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on.
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk! And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock!
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore. And here we go, an electric big fight feeling the air tide in New Orleans. The Rock defended his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still... Counter by The Rock.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
Face first. Setting up on the Koji clutch locked in. Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there.
Brings down a hammer to turn the tide.
And despite...
Calf kick on the money. And with that, Heyman looks on with glee.
And wait a minute.
Launcher. Oh, compressing them with a splash.
More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
Wants to finish this.
Taking flight. Crossbody from the top.
Takes a lot of guts to try that again right away.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules. Blast off!
Lands the crossbody.
No holding back. That's the kind of risk you need to take to earn the title.
Or his ability.
Boom!
Ducks out of harm's way.
Huge kick connects.
Boom!
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangle. Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold. Punishing double axe handle. What's CM Punk going for here?
Rock bottom! Shamelessly ripping off the champ.
The Rock goes flying to the outside. Headed up to the top turnbuckle. Up high. Blocked in. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround.
Uses an elbow to... Here it comes.
A rock bottom by The Rock.
A maneuver that the champion has put so many away with before.
Makes a cover. Kicking out before the count.
Not even a one count at this point. Clubbing blow. And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to stay down, both men refusing to let the other get the...
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to The Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on the Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there. Just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk that with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has the Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but the Rock Punk down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cheating, and the numbers game has just gotten to The Rock once again.
No.
All the way down to the floor.
When we say high risk, this is the risk we are talking about.
And that could be the moment that changes the whole complexion of...
Cover to retain the championship.
Title match stays alive.
That had to take all the energy he's got at this point.
Lift it up. What's next? Running power slam.
Oh, that'll knock your wind out. Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Yet another targeted attack to the torso there. The Rock was waiting for it.
Big time height on that kick.
Going for the cover. This is for all the marbles.
Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk.
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter. If you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds.
Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it winning?
Well, we're about to find out because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar.
Shoulder into the midsection and a pin going for the 3 count.
Oh, turning the pin around.
now rotates out and gets the cover. Turns it around and has the pin. He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up. Counter by CM Punk. Inciting words from Paul Heyman as CM Punk recently, quote, "Here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because without Paul Heyman, CM Punk is not the best in the world."
Well, the paradox here is that I firmly believe when Punk and Heyman are aligned, CM Punk is indeed the best in the world. But right now, that title belongs to Brock Lesnar. And you know what gives him that slight edge? Having the greatest mind in sports entertainment standing in his corner.
Here we go with an ODQ match between Brock Lesnar and CM Punk. The beast versus the best. It all started when Paul Heyman betrayed Punk to stand by Lesnar's side. This is Punk's best shot at revenge at proving Heyman made a fatal error when he turned his back on CM Punk.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before.
Oh my God, absolutely sent flying.
Here we go with an OD. Up high. Wow, cross body. Sent flying out of the ring here. Lesnar looking to take things outside here.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this, Brock Lesnar now has
Now Brock is going to bring the fight back inside the ring, and that was a precisely measured attack.
using the chair with no caution at all. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Float over Russian leg sweep. Brock must be phased after this string of action.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
He connects with a counter. Opportunity now for Punk to capture something.
A quick takedown, double after that high stacked pin here.
Foot the lever, shoulders down. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
Lesnar timed that just right.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Here we go.
Oh, he misses the mark.
Hooked up, and boom! And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock, and then look out! Oh, big impact. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here. Take off! Oh, flattening the opposition.
Risking it all yet again, but the results speak for themselves.
Turns it around. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was frustrating. Lesnar cuts him off. He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
Brock weathered the storm and wants to hail down thunder of his own.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Lesnar is overwhelmed. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
It takes.
And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet. Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in. Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast incarnate.
Heyman once again proving his value, making an ultimate sacrifice for his client.
Oh, returning to the ring. Boom, what a punch.
This is turning into a brawl.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Boom. Barely anything left, but still slugging away. CM Punk looking to end things here.
GTS for Punk.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
2. Punk's done. CM Punk overcame the Beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a Beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. but I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
And then again, at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a
career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight. We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight?
from the top.
Sidesteps. And turns it into a backbreaker. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre's from the top, blow to the abdomen, gets them out of that.
Clubbing blow.
McIntyre with a great shot and a quick pin attempt. a shoulder up.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast.
Clubbing blow. He gets sent straight down to the floor. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Oh, he timed that counter well. It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre.
You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside.
From the top, diving double axe handle.
Punk now looking to up the ante, and
and he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
able to parry that one.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen.
Opponent lifted.
Uh-oh. Counter right when it was needed. Hoisted up.
Directly into the gut. McIntyre with a goal.
It could be all over here.
Kicks out before the 2 count.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
McIntyre perhaps looking for that kill shot. Looking to end this thing with.
Counter by CM Punk.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell. The countdown has begun.
Will that close Punk out?
Makes the cover. Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out. Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gonna sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? Drew anticipated that one.
Calf kick on the money.
Oh, my God.
Stomped into the ground. Clothesline.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Retrieving a wrench from underneath the ring. No more playing games. The sledgehammer is out. And averting damage there. Taking him to the corner now. Oh, smacked with the wrench.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Swapping some big-time swings here. Ooh. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Roundhouse kick connects.
This entire match has been a highlight reel moment. What a night for these competitors.
Just incredible. There has been no quit from these superstars.
Ooh, hitting him with that wrench. Just tearing away on the shoulder here.
Great in-ring IQ on display there. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back GTS connects. And at this point, that has to do it.
Looking like John Henry swinging the hammer like that.
McIntyre a step ahead there.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
Oh, stiff wrench shot. Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Turns over the sharpshooter.
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Launched right out of the ring. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. And he re-enters into the ring.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
And this hold is getting tighter and tight, and he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Wobbling back up, totally checked out at the moment.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
First clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back. It was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't gonna let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
When CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether.
If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute on their plans first? CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a moving target tonight, at least in Punk's eyes. But Rollins can target Punk too. Don't forget about that triceps injury from last year, because Rollins definitely has it.
Breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works.
Can he put it away? He forces a break before the count of two.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true.
Incoming!
Good Lord! Taking flight from ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
With the counter. Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps.
Oh no, has him lined up for the kill shot.
Gotta find a way back to the ring immediately.
He's able to beat the count just in time. Counter by CM Punk. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when the special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight. Seth serves him right for running his mouth.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Look at this! What a crossbody!
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Hard landing from that Russian leg sweep.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from stopping all that nonsense right now. That pattern covered.
Late in the match.
That's gotta be it.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
Good technique reversing Rollins.
Got him in the corner now.
Oof, running knee in the corner. Ooh, great anticipation.
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air.
Stomp connects.
We've seen this win matches for
And a
Rollins.
cover. And a kick out. What on earth?
Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How on earth?
Rollins is starting to lose his temper. He needs to put that aside and refocus.
Boom. Oh! Look out!
A slingshot cross body.
Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile through the air.
Punch connects.
Turns it around.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters. His body has been the main focus of a lot of offense tonight.
Yeah, I think he's going to be feeling the effects of this match for a few weeks, Wade. Looks like he's coming back in. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count out. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Heading into the crowd now. This could get dangerous.
Ventures out into the crowd despite the threat of a count out.
Hiding among the masses.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
This is a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Surrounded by the WWE Universe.
Nowhere better to settle your differences, Cole.
Woo! Mongolian chop.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him.
Headed back toward the ring, maybe to avoid the count out.
Referee's count getting higher. Better make haste. Back to the ring.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
Now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet...
Wait a minute! Oh my goodness, cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp. I'm coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet, pounding away on Rollins' frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. Rollins looking to end it.
Huge stop. That could be Punk's demise.
Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
What a battle Rollins has waged so far, but he's not.
Opponent lifted up.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Punk avoids.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? CM Punk hoists his opponent. GTS connects. That spells doom for Rollins.
2 count. He's still in this fight.
Seth Rollins has never been known to lay down and hand out victories to anyone.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Shoulder shoots up before 2.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
Seth Rollins, CM Punk. These two men, two absolute titans in this.
And Punk now looking for the pinfall. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner,
What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on this self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.